If you give a fuck about Pete Davidson, it's not going to work out for you. All you got to give a fuck about in the morning when you're doing comedy is to get on stage. Am I right?
Yeah,
Am I right?
Well, how scary is it though? Because like now that I've had a day job for a while, I can't imagine like working a full 9-10 hour day and then doing stand like that's a lot, and it's also like how do you like what, because you eventually have to make the switch to not doing a day job, but if you're not making that much money,
oh, it's terrible.
Oh my god!
And plus, I had to work like minimum wage day jobs because they were flexible. In case Joey said you want to come out on the road with me. In case Paulie said I have 2 weeks, we're going to go on a tour of the Midwest for 2 weeks. You can't have a job like yours with real responsibility.
Well, are they actually flexible, or do you just like have to get new jobs all the time because like you're like I'm just going to quit this job?
No, the nice lady at the gym. Remember the Hollywood gym where I worked? She always kept a job for me.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
The pizza places that I worked at. My buddy
You
Jules.
just be like, I'm not coming in.
Yeah, they'd be like, they were like, this is why you're here. Go do it. Yeah. So I worked at pizza places, gyms, and then telemarketing. But it's exhausting because you would have to work 2 different jobs. You're not making overtime anywhere. You're not getting any benefits, and then you're getting up on stage at 10 o'clock at night with either working comics that have been sleeping all day or like rich. I didn't realize how many people in LA were just rich kids that didn't have to work. That's all they did was just like, you know, an open mic. That was their job. They'd work 3 minutes a day. And then it was exhausting.
You know, when I got into comedy, I worked the first like 3 years. I was paying attorney fees and rent and all that shit. But by like 95, I'm like, fuck work. Fuck my credit rating. Fuck all you motherfuckers. You know, for years, because all your life you're going to be worrying about. Listen, when you get into comedy, you're a fucking nomad. When you get into music, you're a fucking nomad, okay? You know, when you become a librarian, there's a lot of fucking librarians. But when you become a comic, you might be the only comic in your fucking neighborhood or your fucking state or whatever.
Yeah.
So, like, by the 4th year, all my focus was on stand-up. Why are you going to get a job for? What are you going to get a job for? Somebody come up to you, what's this today's special? The Laugh Factory. What? Right. That's what happens. When you have a day job and you're a comedian or you're a musician and you got a gig that night, that's all you're looking for.
Yeah.
If I would have had a family, I would have had to have a day job, go home, put the kids to sleep, whatever, help my wife or whatever the fuck I had to do, and then hopefully somebody's got a spot for you at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's a great life. I mean, if you make $60,000 a year in your day job, whatever, selling insurance, an office job, an economist, you could still put together another 10 G's a year at night working comedy.
Oh, yeah.
You could do the weekends. I worked with a couple guys that were fucking hilarious in Denver. One black guy in particular, I forget what his name was. I loved him. He was a fucking attorney.
Wow.
So at night he would have, and you want me to tell you what his joke was? My favorite joke he had? He was a black dude, really handsome dude, cool. I forget what his name is, God forgive me. But he would have, his closer was, you guys like The Godfather? And people go, yeah, we like The Godfather. He goes, this is my impersonation of Vito Corleone. And he would turn around and put the cotton balls in his mouth. And then he'd turn back around and he'd go, somebody fucked up my teeth. That was an impersonation. And you know, I used to love that goofy shit.
I love silly, yeah.
And it got funnier the more you saw. You probably saw that 200 times.
When he would do that shit, like, somebody fucked up my teeth.
That's awesome.
He would have the cotton balls on his side and shit. Fucking tremendous. But that guy made great money. I still remember doing Wyoming with him. Like a Friday, like he picked me up like at 6. We got to do like 100 miles an hour to get to the gig by 8.
Great.
You know, he had a suit on. And he was telling me, he goes, I work like 2 weekends local. You know, like that. In Colorado back then, yeah, you have your comedy clubs, but you also have like the Poconos would do comedy on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yep.
They know, you know, that they hire local guys.
Yep.
I was telling you that there's a restaurant in Manalapan, maybe, I think, on the 79, Stacks. Fucking tremendous breakfast. If you get a minute to go to Stacks, get the fucking pro dish. Oh, my God. It's a little dish they give you. What do you have, like a Denny's, those disgusting things?
Grand Slam?
No, the other one that comes with a dish, and they put the 2 eggs on top, and you're supposed to cut it up. Denny's was the fucking one known for All those places they have those.
Grand Moon over Miami.
No, Moon over Miami is not bad.
Well,
That's my shit. Moon's over Miami. But they have those things where they put potatoes and
A
pepper.
skillet?
A skillet.
There we go.
Dog. I never liked the skillet. Like, I went to a diner. Somebody referred me, a dear friend of mine, referred me to a diner. They have what's the little potatoes?
Tater tot?
Tater tot. They have a tater tot.
Yeah, I know my breakfast foods.
Dog, they got a tater tot. I don't even think you would like it. It's only for fat people.
I love tater tots. What do you?
But let me tell you, no.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not tater
For fat
tots.
How dare you say I don't like tater tots?
It's tater tots with sausage, peppers, home fries, topped with like 6 different types of cheese.
Yes, please.
Little bacon bits,
Okay.
ham, sausage, and fucking, it's disgusting. And then they put 2 eggs on top of that, covered with fucking cheese. I mean,
Too much.
it's too much for Uncle
Overkill.
Joey. I don't like. In fact, I ate it one time, and I was supposed to drive Mercy to the wreck or something. I go, Mercy, we got to stop at home. She's like, why? I got to tell you when we get out. Dog, I destroyed that little fucking bathroom. Ink was coming out of it, the whole fucking thing. But Stacks has a fucking pro dish. It's called like Protein Plate, a pro. It's filet mignon chunks with potatoes, green peppers, red peppers, and they give you the eggs on the side with 2 pieces of wheat toast.
Oh, that sounds good.
Stop it. But my point is they do comedy there.
Oh,
Sorry about that. My
forgot
point
about that.
they do comedy there.
I was lost
And
in
those
tater
are the
tots.
places you do. Like for
Yeah.
me, if I ever got into it, if I had a weird bug up my ass, I would start with just Jersey. There's 6 comedy clubs in Jersey. That's 12 weekends a year.
Yeah.
That's 6 comedy. You do February, March, April, then see ya. I'll see you in November. You do November, December, and you're done for the year. That's it. That's what I would do. I would just do local things, and because I'm not getting on a fucking plane every week.
Yeah.
I get car sick, guys. And my car sickness is 50-50. So what if I drive somewhere and I get sick? I can't go on stage.
Yeah.
I can't go on stage. It happens to me once a fucking week.
The motion sickness patches, did they work?
It's something, I'm doing something, I think it's my vision at night. I think it's my vision at night. And every week I tell my wife, we got to go to Costco this week. But it's like everything else. Everything else is on the back burner. I'm having a hard time driving at night.
It sucks now. Like it sucks. I hate driving at night.
Do you?
Yeah, the like I never know who like that was the worst part about driving after an edible in L.A. Because the headlights and all I don't know what lane they're in. I'd be terrified to merge. I would just stay in the one lane because I was like I'm gonna kill myself. I have to just stay in the right lane and get off and I can't. Jesus Christ.